we started off in Nightstone. You guys found it abandoned, cleared it out of goblins, a pair of gay ones that were having their wedding bells rung. That was a good joke. Haha, everyone laughed. Then we took a solemn moment for the chef who was in Nightstone Inn.
There was no chef. I
Yeah,
seen no
you,
chef.
you, you, knocked, you knocked his chef's hat off by throwing a javelin at him.
How do we know he was actually a chef? He could have stole that hat.
Yeah, that's true, I suppose. Then, after that, you found more goblins up in the windmill. Took care of those. One of them by intimidation, and then threw him over the palisade of the town, and he died in the rocks below. That was a lovely scene. But
You're such nice people.
Yeah, all of this eventually led to you being told that the people of Nightstone had evacuated to a nearby cave. You went looking for them and eventually found them in a goblin-infested cave. Surprise, surprise. You talked your way in to meet the boss, the goblin boss, and then decided to wreck shit in there. You killed the goblin boss and his bodyguards, and then started rampaging out towards the prison after having promised him to buy the people as slaves. Probably as a bluff, but I'm not sure with you guys.
Well, the price was a bit high for. They were very scrawny and poorly treated, so we decided liberation was better than paying overpriced.
Obviously.
Why pay for what you can get for free?
Exactly. And then now they are under oath of gratitude to be nice to us.
Yeah, to be nice to you. Speaking of being nice to you, after you did escape the goblin caves, mostly by killing like half of the tribe and then just walking out since everyone else evacuated in a real hurry, you were put up at the Nightstone Inn for a night to rest and recover from your wounds that you had suffered, mostly Kothar.
Yeah, it tends to be mostly me.
Yeah, and you picked the fights with wargs, so I'm not surprised. In Nightstone, after your rest, you got to meet with your employer, who paid you for escorting him to Nightstone in the first place. You also got to meet both Crambo, the loyal counselor to the Lady of Nightstone, as well as Lady Isadora herself, who turns out is like a 14-year-old girl who just lost her mother in a bombardment that stole the Nightstone that the town was named after as well.
Well, I mean, the ripe age of 14 is the perfect time to begin your path as a leader of a community.
Yeah, of course. The perfect marrying age in medieval world and all that as well.
Yeah, we'll have to see about finding a suitable husband on the way somewhere.
Sure. You were hired by Crambo, acting on behalf of Lady Isadora to discover what lies beneath a watchtower not far from the village, which is told to hold a tomb under it of a once king and hero of the lands, who might have information about what the obelisk known as Nightstone is, and how it came to be, and what its purpose is. Also, Crambo told you about the tomb holding other things that might be of value to you on your further travels, specifically beseeching you to recover a red box that he described as having the figure of a great warrior defeating a red dragon etched onto the cover. And so you set off.
Is there a dragon scale in that box?
You wish. You'll have to
wish.
wait and see until you actually manage to recover it. When you got to the watchtower, you were faced with harpies that you quickly dealt with. Also setting like a pair of trees aflame at the same time, as is tradition with these players.
Though at least it was only a pair of trees and not an entire forest.
Yeah, it could have been much, much worse. Then you get to the watchtower after trying to lure the harpies out for an ambush, which kind of worked. But the harpies took off back into the ruined watchtower for safety. Kothar, you also...
Hello.
Hello,
I'm here.
welcome.
Yes, thank you.
It's very dark at your place.
The camera is lying on its head, so that's not working right.
What is going on with the video frame? It's frame in frame.
Cool.
There we go.
That's shit. That's Facebook kind of stuff.
That's like mosaic-y as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't see it yet, so I'm still opening everything because
It's showing on Skype.
it's showing on Skype.
It was
Yeah.
cool. It is cool.
What are you seeing?
You have your
Preview.
camera is overlaid on your copy of a camera.
I don't see that.
I see the top of your hair
weird.
twice.
That's cool. How
Yeah.
did they do that? I didn't do that.
I have no idea how you.
1 second, I'll disconnect the video and reconnect. Maybe it has something to do with it.
Unless you're using OBS or something as a video output.
Now?
Oh, there it
That
is.
actually
There we
worked. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so it was just Twitch being weird. Sorry, not Twitch, Skype.
Which is always weird.
Yeah, Twitch is weird.
We were just about to get to what happened last session in our recap of the entire campaign,
I thought
which
we already did that.
which is about Kothar. You scouted the tower ahead of the others, discovered a spirit guiding you or warning you off at first, and you found other spirits who are not quite as friendly as the one that you encountered at first.
Yep.
With the scouting mission done, you returned back and you eventually came up and basically rushed the watchtower, slaying these ghostly guardians of the place until you got to a circular room where you decided to camp out for some time to rest and recover. barricading yourselves in as best you can, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we begin today. You are all at level 4, or you are all at perfect health.
Am I level 4?
Also,
I
I
am.
just gotta.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
just
to just
checking that I
apologize.
updated my level, that's all.
It should be noted that in true adventurous sense, we completely ignored the spirit warning us.
Yeah.
Not just once, but twice.
Yeah.
Well,
warnings are just warnings.
It's a suggestion.
Yeah.
I think that the spirit only communicated with Kothar, didn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
So, yeah. So
And
you're...
that
Technically,
spirit.
You got warned, we didn't.
Yeah.
You're the only one that
you
got
guys,
warned.
you guys don't need the warnings.
Yeah, we don't need it. Wait, why?
Because I'm pretty sure we'll ignore it anyway.
But
Yes.
I won't. I will let you all die, and then I will continue. Where
So-
was the extra spells that I
So
thought?
you wake up in this large circular room in the middle of the watchtower. You have slept very safely through the night. Kothar, your new familiar, the spirit you met, who has now bonded with you, has taken to roaming the watchtower, making sure that nobody disturbs you during the night.
I'll give it a muffin as a treat. And I also, at certain points in time, I'll make use of my new shape water cantrip to play with it. Just shaping a vague shape of creature from my water skin, just playing around with it.
Okay.
It gets to drink and play.
Shump, you might want to make sure that you are up to full health.
Maybe I do. Yes, I do.
You don't want to go deeper after a long rest without all of your hit points.
Yeah.
I almost made the same mistake, so...
Yeah.
And also, I just gotta apologize beforehand that the kid might wake up and I might have to run away for anything from 5 minutes to 10 to 20. I don't. Nah. Let's hope it's not 20 minutes.
It's very important when you're waiting for a kid to fall asleep and sitting next to them, and you see them about to close their eyelids.
Yeah.
Don't make eye contact. They will sense the excitement
Oh, I
and
know.
wake up.
I know. He's been doing that a lot.
Also,
I'm
don't
usually
move.
just jerking off when he's trying to sleep. No, just kidding.
Also, the familiar's name is henceforth Niniak. You may call him or her Nin. They don't exactly have a gender I know of. They are
telling you, I'm calling
genderless.
it Bob.
Could I call him Ninja?
If you so desire, it might take offense to it.
Shump desires.
Does it have buttons?
It has no buttons. It might steal yours, however, if you show it your collection.
How rude. Stealing? Who would do such a thing?
Just reach in my beard and scratch the mess on the chin.
The mice?
Oh yes, the collection of pets is increasing.
Yes.
How many do you have now?
We have the mouse, now the
Yes.
familiar, and in a level there's going to be a little surprise visitor as well.
A mount. Such very surprised.
Shump, I have ill
Oh,
tidings. I was going to pick a spell called Skywrite that would literally allow me to write things in the sky to help you in your campaign. But I chose not to.
Campaign.
Yes.
Our campaign.
Yes, I chose not to.
I take offense.
Mm.
We will have to make something work.
I will.
That's a
potentially.
substitute to your lack of judgment in your time of need, as it were.
I might eventually. pick it up.
Let's hope that you do. Everyone has to sleep. Kothar.
Well, I'm an elf. I need to sleep far less than you.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I might have to sleep. And it would be very useful for you to write that Shump is sleeping in the sky so that people are not expecting anything from me.
Theo, did you get my question?
He's so full of himself.
I sent it on Skype.
No.
On your Skype, not on the group. I didn't want to bother.
Okay. Well, if I check it now, I'm going to screw everything up on the stream.
Ah, okay. So never mind for now. So I wanted to ask, if I use the Ultra Self as to grow claws, can I cast spells while I'm doing that? While I'm under the effects?
Well, the whole natural weapons section of that doesn't mention anything about specifically having to use claws. You can use any other natural weapon like spikes and such, so
yeah, I don't see
it shouldn't interfere with it.
Okay. I don't see why not.
Okay.
Just depends on how you yourself decide to word it, because claws can be Wolverine style and can be your fingertips. It can be literally replacing the entirety of your hand.
That would be disturbing.
It would be useful, as Shump would put it.
You could grow a tail.
I could, or I couldn't.
That is actually part of the aquatic transformation. Gills and tails.
Yep. So yeah. Okay, so that was the question I had. And as I wake up, just to enjoy myself, I take... I conjure myself using prestidigitation, a wet wipe, and clean my face.
Okay, perfect.
That's new.
Because it has only 6 seconds to it, so...
Why is your rag wet?
Unlike you, I do clean myself.
Not sure if I like it.
What do you mean? Spring cleaning is all the cleaning a person ever needs. Anything else is just surplus.
I usually do mine in the early summertime. But yes, I get your point, Kothar.
Yeah. Well, I have the occasional winter cleaning, running naked in the snow, but still.
Only for the bitches.
It usually requires companionship, yes.
You all clean yourselves?
Yes, I know this is a concept dwarves are for enough, but...
Oh, I remember the crust. Oh, God.
Anyways, shall we delve further into this pit of death? Or undeath? Yes, Kuala?
Well, yes. I suggest we will continue because, well, we went this far. We might as well enjoy ourselves onwards.
Well, we did come here with a noble purpose in mind, so let's try to save those poor villagers.
I kind of look at him like, noble purpose? I came here to enjoy.
To each their own, I suppose.
How do we advance, though?
Well, we have already prepared our door into this compound. I wouldn't want to step through that probably still active trap.
Oh yeah, it's been going all night.
That's
the noise.
That must be dwarven engineering. Gnomes couldn't have done it that well.
It's clearly elven engineering.
Well, at least it's not half-orc, so... I mean...
Yes.
I'm off the hook.
I'm pretty sure if it was half-orc, it would just be a giant fucking spiky log.
It wouldn't be that. It wouldn't even be spiky. It wouldn't even be cut from the tree.
Just be the tree.
I would do that.
Brush it all.
My voice is probably going to be very weird because I'm trying to speak as low as possible.
Well, it fits.
That's good.
So, since Roherthan is already ahead, he's not. He is. He's not. What's going on?
He's jumping
Doris
back and
Roherthan.
forth through this hole that you've made into the wall.
I'm
Ah,
small enough
workout.
to
Do you
do
see
this.
Do you see any danger ahead?
I see a stairway
That could be a danger.
in the
but-
distance. I mean,
I do believe Ninjak warned us that the danger is floor below us now.
Aha.
I'm gonna turn and just watch Shump attempt to get through that gap.
I am already blocking you. There.
I shall now attempt to go through this gap.
You just
I
hear
made
it as he sucks in his stomach.
Yeah. And you can probably hear the plate just scrape, or the chainmail. What am I wearing?
Scale mill?
Scale mail. You can hear this.
Oh, splint mill, sorry.
Oh yeah. Well,
Wait. I conjure an illusion of gnome standing here,
Okay.
Trump will just do that.
and I
Group halt
just
thing.
I just check if someone is reacting to it. If not, we can advance. I'm guessing no
I
one
will keep
reacted to
close.
it.
No,
Okay.
no reaction.
Roherthan, you can go on.
Kothar, let's advance.
Indeed. On your lead.
I got
Um,
12.
Are these
Those are-
steps? Or is this a window?
These are steps leading down.
That's the steps.
What is this? This is a passage, I'm
That
guessing.
appears to be a corridor leading into a another room beyond.
Ah, I can't see that actually because Roherthan is getting us all stuck in this corridor.
Roherthan, check your 9. Check your 9.
9 is the other way, Shump.
No.
Not for Roherthan.
For Roherthan, that would be his 9. That is his 12, his 3, his 6, his 9.
Kothar's got
That's
my
right.
6.
Does Shump
I'm gonna-
know the general directions of a clock face?
Clock?
No, he just guesses at this point, I guess. He knows 4 of them.
he's heard the terms before and so just
Yeah.
repeats them.
He tries.
What's in here?
It appears to be an empty room.
I don't believe
I'm
that.
gonna just
There-
slowly walk into the room.
Yes, let's let you die. Okay, go.
Kothar, let's just wait and see what happens.
Yes.
Roherthan, directly on your left, there is a door leading towards the north. Probably the large circular chamber that you saw before. Ahead of you is a T intersection. You can see there are steps leading up to your right and a long corridor leading to your left.
Is this door locked? Sorry, is there a lock on this door?
No. But it is
Oh.
closed.
Roherthan, might I suggest we first check what's in the door before it surprises us?
I was more concerned about the open doorway in front of me than the closed one. But yeah, we should probably check that quickly enough.
So we could spread to 2 teams if you want to keep an eye there, and then Shump can open this one.
There is another stairway to the...
And
Okay.
Yes. It's
To
almost
your
like this
right.
building was designed symmetrically, and you guys are now
Could-
being awfully cautious about the room we just spent the night in.
Could I roll a
It can be
survival check or
dangerous.
something just to see if I can know that we have the bearings right? Because
you have-
I'm with Kothar.
It doesn't need a check. You just walk down this pretty much straight
yes,
corridor.
but we
So
never opened this door.
Kalena and Roherthan, not to be the odd one out, being half orc and whatnot, but Architecturally, we are basically just going around the room we started in.
Well, it might be different from this side.
There might be a spell or something, yes. Of
Well, it
course.
is different because there's no hole in the wall that we made.
Yeah.
Yes.
The stairs you
see
said on this side go up, right?
Yeah.
Though, Roherthan, you said there is a staircase up, so we have now a choice, up or down.
Could I say down? Out here? Downwards?
But up there is the harpies are up.
Yes.
Finish them
Ro-
off if
Rohedden-
you want.
Rohedden,
yeah.
when you get close to the door, you hear this very strangely familiar sound of something going very rapidly through the air, like whoosh, 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 whoosh.
I
No,
know
let's
what
not
it
go
is.
through there. Let's not go back
It-
through. Let's
It's
not
a
go through
fairly
that.
faint sound, but it sounds.
It's a
somehow-
fly.
sounds somehow very familiar.
It's a fly. Save the fly. Open the
Sounds like
door.
something we've heard while we rested the last
Yeah.
8 hours.
It was a
Yes.
very relaxing sound when it gets repetitive as fuck.
Yes.
Also
Can,
annoying when you're trying to sleep.
Well, you can sync up your heartbeat to it, so it's very meditative.
Sure, if you can.
Do you want your
Okay.
heart going that slow?
So,
Yes.
which way do you want to go?
Up.
As much as I would like to progress through this place quickly as possible, I don't fancy the idea of the harpies potentially chasing us in to settle the score. We did half scorch one of them on the way back in, after all.
Yes, shouldn't we finish it off? They might have a treasure.
I'm pretty sure our instructions from the old dude back in town, whose name's completely went out of my head.
It was a very nice person. Maybe we
Crumble.
should go back.
I'm pretty sure he mentioned something about catacombs.
Yes.
So maybe
They
they put the
tend
catacombs
to be-
upstairs?
As I said, I'm not against the idea of progressing downwards, but I wouldn't want the harpies to surprise ambush us from the rear while we're engaged fighting something in front.
So up
I
we
also
go.
like the idea of catacombs with a view.
Catacombs.
There's also that, yes. We could
That is a
potentially
mighty
make this
sales
our
pitch.
home, after all, if we clean it out properly. It's a nice place.
Yeah.
Fully fortified and everything. The whole graveyard thing
ghost
isn't...
business is a bit problematic.
I could definitely flip this place.
Yes, Shump, it could be your new campaign headquarters.
It would be
Make
nice
it
to find the
great
off
again.
switch to those, spinning discs of death.
Well, that we could redesign to be a slicing bakery.
Indeed.
Quick cup holders.
I'm just
So we're
imagining
going
that.
up.
We're going
I would
up.
say yes. Let's
Okay.
go up and finish off these harpies.
But let's just pretend
Sure.
I've turned around, because
Look at him doing the moonwalk.
Why are you facing me?
Okay. So you head up.
Yes.
We'll all stand on rehearsal.
Famous last words.
Okay. Let's.
Ah! I disappeared.
Are
Oh.
all
Ah,
in
indeed.
the staircase
Also famous last words.
here.
Somehow I arrived behind everyone.
I'm just putting you randomly there.
Oh.
I actually need to find that map section. Because I don't play fully zoomed out.
It is. It is all the way to the right. So
I got it.
Kothar,
What was
how
this
did
lead?
you
on
arrive
the
there?
far right.
I
Is
climbed
there any
here.
harpies in here?
I would suggest starting with the closest thing.
Yeah. There is a doorway leading to the right, and a long corridor leading straight forward, with what looks like a doorway all the way at the end.
I would like to check for if I can see any visible traps using my level of perception, which I know fail at.
Make a perception check.
Yes, I fail at,
Okay.
as I specified earlier. It's all safe, guys.
There don't appear to be any traps or any tripwires or anything like that on the floor
Yes,
ahead.
it's completely safe.
That in itself could be a trap.
It's lulling us into a sense of security.
Kothar, you want to open that door?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to see if this leads outside or to further corridors.
Ahead of you, as you open the door, you see a room with what looks like once was a
Sleeping room?
a bunk bed.
What is left of it?
Now there is only like the frame of the bottom half, and the top half has crumbled down on top of it. There are other bunk beds in the room as well. Those have suffered a similar fate.
Question regarding the fairy dragon.
Yeah.
Does it have the invisibility trait that other fairy dragons have? Because I don't see it in its sheet.
No, unless it's not. If it's not in the sheet, it's not there.
Okay, so it's not got this then. I'll step in and just check out. These are only bunk beds.
Person.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well,
No, I
There
just
there
wanted
appears to
get in
be
line.
in the wall at the far end. There appears like there once were shelves attached to it, but now it's just a couple of planks lying beside the wrecked bunk beds.
probably the guards' old chambers. Or
I'll
Is there a
have to-
treasure?
Wait, wasn't this supposed to be a form of burial place?
Well, maybe it's their way of being buried in their bed.
That's what confuses me. Why is there a full guard station and everything so far? I was under the impression that this would be a simple burial site.
Yes. How did the structure look like? How did the structure look from the outside?
From the outside, it looked like a very ordinary watchtower. The only notable difference from most watchtowers you might have seen is the fact that it's been made out of stone entirely.
That's very strange for catacombs.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a tomb. It's very much a watchtower. Then again, Crambo did tell you that the tomb would be below the watchtower.
True.
Listen,
I'd like to go around and check if any of the former guards have hidden some valuables or something interesting.
Sure. Make a investigation check.
Investigation. There we go.
You're as good as me.
Okay.
You found the biggest treasure in the place.
You don't see anything that would be littered on the floor or anything like that. There doesn't seem to be any raised tiles or anything like that that might hide any treasure either.
Oh, as there have been a few instances so far, I would like to. You guys can go on ahead while I prepare a ritual cast of detect magic. Could become useful. There is clearly some magic in this old place.
Does it smell like someone died recently, or is it like fresh air? Or is it just... I mean, do I smell anything out of the ordinary for this place?
Make a perception check.
Oh my. Oh, wow.
Oh, perfect.
Damn.
Um,
I have a good sense of smell, apparently.
the whole tower smells like very dusty and like very old until you get to the long corridor ahead of Shump. You can smell ahead a strange kind of smell, like refuse piled up, or perhaps very, very old bodies.
Huh.
Accompanied by the smell of the fabric of reality, of course.
I will convey that to the group. There is a smell of dead people.
You mean like the thing harpies tend to savage and potentially eat?
Don't they eat that outside?
The collateral damage of harpies.
I've never known harpies to be very clean of them.
Not clean, but I mean, you don't carry a whole body upstairs just to eat.
Birds
You
tend to
don't,
poop in their
maybe.
nest.
I guess. So, Shump, go ahead.
Well, thank you, Kalena. I shall
I
shall
trust
charge
you to
on.
be, yes.
Kothar sits down
Hello.
on some of the broken wood boards and just opens up a very large and gilded tome and begins reading.
I'm just going to lean against this wall.
I'm going
the
to do
corner.
a minor illusion in front of Shump. 1 second, Shump. Stop a second. Just doing it. Here.
Hello.
Of this rotating trap that we saw earlier, but just like suddenly a knife going out of the wall.
Why
Shall-
are you? Why are you fucking with me, dude?
Yeah.
Shump, make a dexterity saving throw.
With you?
God, the soccer.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Could be worse.
You suddenly see this large blade coming straight out of the wall right in front of you, and you try and step away from it, but it crashes straight into your chest. However, as soon as it touches you, it dissipates.
Oh, wait. I'm fine.
I just giggle to myself at this point.
I shall continue.
Is there something wrong?
Hello. It's me.
Shump, as you get closer to the end of the of this hall, you start smelling it as well. From here, it is much clearer than before. You can smell the very faint scent of like very old meat and like old, very old rotting meat ahead of you. The smell of like refuse piled up on top of itself, like shit and vomit all mixed up and left to dry.
I immediately turned to Kalena.
What's up?
Kalena, that's not very womanly.
I look at him and I bat my womanly eyes and look at and like ask him, "What is?
This
Do you need a hug?"
is exactly why we use the wet wipes, not only in our faces, Kalena. You have been around, and I am not ashamed to say so. There is a door.
I would advise that we wait for the rest of our group to come before we open that door.
Yes, but first, let me just check something.
And I want to just lean my head against the door and kind of listen through there.
Okay. You lean your head against the door, just enough to
Shut up.
brush your ear against it, and you instantly feel the door move very slightly in front of you. It looks like the latch. It seems like the latch that once kept it shut is broken, and as you press against it, it creaks very slightly and opens just a crack.
I will just remain in the position I was originally starting to get into, and then if the door just kind of opens, I will just stand there and just awkwardly look into the room.
It doesn't open fully. It opens just like a centimeter.
Then I will help it. I will kind of nudge it to make that dramatic
I
effect.
will cast mage armor on myself at this point,
Okay.
since I'm seeing that it will advance to something that we
Right.
didn't plan.
So, Shump, you nudge the door open. And in front of you is a large mound made out of hay and bones and like rotting animal carcasses. You might be able to see like a halfling in there somewhere as well. There are piles of bones littered along the walls here.
Can I kind of shift towards Kalena again, like out of the view, out of the cone of view, I guess? Is that possible, Liam? Could I roll a stealth check?
You will roll initiative.
Oh, dang it.
I retract what I said, Kalena. It was not you that smelled. I found the
And
source.
all of you hear this horrifying, loud scream, almost that of a woman being caught naked in a room when they're not expecting it, but like much louder and much more like monstrous.
It's like, oh, it's you.
You again!
Or have I misunderstood? Oh god. Okay, well, can I? Oh fuck. Am I first?
Oh,
Hold on.
what? What it?
You
Oh, I
have
need to select my
roll
token.
for the harpies.
Oh,
Holy crap, I'm fast.
Jesus Christ, Glenn.
I'll not roll for Ninjak for now, as it'll be part of my turn. If we separate, I'll roll. Or do I roll initiative separate always, or only when it isn't resting on me?
If it's resting on you, then it's with your initiative.
Okay.
Why does this not roll?
You need to select your token.
Okay. I'll just have to do it manually.
Chump, what did you do?
You smelled it. The one who smelt it dealt it.
That doesn't even make sense.
It does.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I think.
So, Quelena, you're first.
Not knowing what I see. Okay.
You have 6 seconds.
Yeah. What will I do? Okay. So first of all, I'm guessing that I see Shump like reacting to something, or is he just?
I'm in an awkward pose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I will be just like looking at him, and well, since I don't know there's any attack coming, I will. Well, can I actually do that? 1 second. Let me just check. No, I can't. So, since I heard the screech, I will advance here, and then I will use a new spell.
A new spell.
Quelena,
Yes, I will do.
from around the
Yes.
corner, you are able to see a pile of bones ahead in the room beyond.
Yep. So I will
wish I could
cast
see that.
Create Bonfire right here.
Bonfire, huh?
Yes, I want to use my bonfires.
And the tower's on fire.
That took no more than 1 minute game time.
And 1 second, I moved 20, so now I'll move 5 back. And that's my round.
Okay.
Kothar.
You said the screech was fairly loud.
Yes, very loud.
I'm guessing it resonated quite well in this place. I'll spend my turn just collapsing the book together, and then starting to pack that away. Clearly shit's about to go down.
Well,
I'm awkwardly
it
sitting
wasn't
on
me
Zoot's
this
sister.
time.
I'm guessing that'll be an action because it's packing it into the backpack.
Yeah. That'll
Yep.
take some time for you to safely stow it away, so.
Bonus action after that, I'll do my blade song, and then I'll move over to here.
Okay. Shump, from above your head, you hear this loud screeching of a harpy and the fluttering of large wings. Directly in front of you burns a large bonfire now. You feel the heat radiate against your face.
Yep.
Lick your ear and burn you a little bit.
Of course, it has to
In
burn me a little bit.
in your pose, you have your hands almost touching the flames as they rise up.
It looks like I'm really cold. Like I'm just
Yeah.
He's just eating his hands.
so glad I'm not Mug now with a beard. My character is clean shaven.
How fortunate for you.
Yes.
You just put
How
the
tall
fear
is
of me.
this hall, by the way? I mean, the ceiling. How tall is this hall? The ceiling.
In this, it's not very tall at all. It's it's only a few feet above your head.
Okay. So, Shump, do you want to dance with the fire?
I didn't retrieve. I don't have darts. I was supposed to get darts, but I don't have them.
You got 20 darts from me before the last session ended.
That is true. I did not enter those darts.
I have a candle if it helps you.
Yes,
Think you
more
can
I
just-
fire
got
will
the
help.
candle. The bonfire.
I think you can just drag and drop it from the SRD.
Yay, more
Just go
fire.
into the compendium.
Oh, you don't know how much fire I can now create.
The thing.
Well, you kind of have to concentrate on your
Yeah.
bonfire. So,
I don't have any other spell that requires
yes.
concentration.
The SRD.
Yes,
Yes, the I button on
Yeah.
in the Roll20, just right next to where you have characters and chat and stuff. You have a big round circle with an I in it, and just type in
I'm in there. Then
type in
items.
dart,
Just
and
type
then
in
click
Yeah,
yes.
you can search.
Which one? There's dart, dart plus 1, plus 2, plus
Just
3,
the
plus
dart.
just dart.
The regular roll darts, and then you
just-
can just drag that into your inventory. Though you can't do it if the character sheet is popped out. You need to have it in frame.
Oh, well, that sucks ass and a titty.
Yes, but it makes inputting spells a lot quicker.
Yeah, I can see that. Then just put that right into my inventory.
Yes,
Like, so.
and also weapons probably.
Yeah, I tried to put that into my inventory, but it seems to do it, actually.
But
just
it
sign
seems
it.
to do it.
That's weird.
It's weird how it
Okay.
works.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many did you give me, by the way?
20.
20. I will throw a dart.
That's right.
What can I actually do with my intimidation? How
Intimidation.
How much can I scare people
You know-
into doing stuff that I want to?
You can try. You can try anything.
I can try anything, you say.
Yeah.
Oh
That is
my.
a very bold statement. That is a very bold statement indeed. I would look at the harpy
I will gaze upon it. I will look it straight into the eyes and shout, "Get into the bonfire, you wretched bitch."
Okay, make an
That
intimidation
should work.
check.
If it works.
That should work.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That should
So-
work just fine.
The harpy in front of you tilts its head as you growl at it and command it. It can't move yet because it's not its turn.
Oh,
So
that's
maybe
awesome.
it will,
Oh,
maybe
then
it won't.
I couldn't throw 2 darts, could I? Because I had to use my thing, and it's not one main hand and offhand. It's only 1 dart, and maybe
Yeah.
1
And
bonus action.
the intimidation would have been your action
Bonus
to
action.
try and get you in, or get the
So it's-
harpy to react.
So it's basically 1 dart for the bonus action. Or is
No,
it not?
because it necessitates an attack action from your main hand.
Yes.
Okay, DM. I see where you're trying to go with this.
But do
I
keep in
will-
mind your Kopesh is also light, so you can have a Kopesh in one hand and dart in another.
True,
Or you
but
can
I
have
will.
dual
I
wield
will
Kopesh,
just.
or you can dual wield darts.
I will
Why are
just
you
go
coming to me?
right behind the corner and fart towards Kalena and ready my Kobash.
Careful, there's a bonfire.
I know, and it's your doing.
Go ahead then.
Yes.
No, I mean, the farting might explode here.
I also know, but it's your doing.
As Kothar's closing his book and all that, I'm going to peek around the corner, sigh, and ready my glaive and start making my way up.
Okay.
30 there. Thank you. There.
You can move 1 more.
If you hold your
There you go.
token, click and hold it, and then press the space button as you move around, it will actually do the counting and stuff for you, and it will illustrate to everyone else where you're moving. Which is very useful.
Anything else? A prayer to your god, maybe?
No, I'm going to use this time to say, what the fuck did you piss off now, Shump?
Okay. This is actually... Okay, so... Colena, stop moving, goddammit. So the harpy screams from inside the tower, and it rushes straight through the bonfire.
Burn, baby, burn.
But it was supposed to sit in the bonfire.
It's gonna take that damage because it's gonna run straight through. Roll a 1d8.
Just click the spell. It should roll it for you.
I was
you
just
go.
about to say, you better
Ready?
click
There you go.
this.
Takes 8 fire damage. Its wings catch fire. Torm, you're muted.
Yes. I'm very literal. When you say 1d8, I rolled an 8.
Yep. Perfect. The harpy's wings catch fire. You can see that it's been messed up before. Its skin is bruised. It has cuts that have barely sealed back up at this point. So it
Oh, this
in
is the one
poor
we attacked
health.
from outside?
It appears so. And it is going to lunge itself at Shump. It like stumbles through the bonfire in a hurry and slams against the wall on this side.
Ouch.
And then like claws at the wall to gain purchase as it turns and tries to lash out at Shump. Not not with its claws, however, it is going to try and grapple you and wrap its flaming wings around you.
Well, that's just nice how that backfired.
So
It didn't backfire, it front
will
fired.
make an athletics check. Oof.
Well, it'll be a hot embrace.
Shump.
Yes, it. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh,
but-
nice.
Wow.
So it manages to
Wow.
grapple you.
Yeah,
I was about to
everyone
say
got
that
my
would be an easy
strength
check.
modifier on that one, right?
It should apply it automatically.
Everyone saw that I had a strength modifier that was.
Yes,
Yeah.
the strength modifier is
Yeah.
+4.
Yeah, I know.
You rolled a
this is
2.
just pitiful.
So
Yeah, I did.
the harpy digs its claws into your armor and wraps its burning wings around your face.
Like the oil wasn't enough.
We're cleaning you from head to toe today.
It looks like it's got a feather to pick with you.
Oh, I have
You
something to
shan't take
pick with
3
that
fire
too.
damage.
How
Quilana,
did we? How is inspiration used again? Since you changed it here.
you can use it to have advantage on a roll. So essentially, you get a second roll for your action or saving throw.
Also,
Shep, do you need
can I
help?
link?
Do you need help?
Nah, I'm good. But how can I link like my health to my character?
Theo does that.
It should be.
Yeah, because I just edited the hit points and it didn't
Yes, I can see that.
diminish. There we go.
When you click the bubble, make sure you have a minus or a plus in front of it.
No,
That
it
way
wasn't
it's-
linked up properly in the
Ah.
so
Yes.
now it should work fine. Not sure what.
Okay, one
did that.
second. Can I use
Oh, yeah, it
chill
works.
touch on it? Only on the harpy without hitting Shump.
Yeah, you would be able to. They aren't
Okay.
like completely entwined. You can try and get at the harpy without damaging Shump.
But I want to do
Shump,
like
I'm
a
sorry
reverse bolt.
ahead of time if you die.
No, I want to do a reverse blood eagle. This is the opportune moment.
Ooh, chill touch.
And I will move afterwards.
Okay.
Beware my ass's attack of opportunity. It's a thing.
Do you get to add your int modifier to your chill touch?
Apparently.
Okay.
I did it with you, I think.
Um,
Do you want me to check? I don't know.
I thought that was the the elemental adept feat or warlock specific thing.
You told me to add these. I don't know.
I might have messed up. You've seen me do that several times.
You told
I'm-
me to do on the spells to put my int.
No, that's for your saves. When they
not
do a
for my
save
hits?
check. No.
Ah,
For your hitting, yes, hit rolls, but not damage
Yes.
rolls.
did I add it also to damage?
Yes.
did. Oh my.
Oh
Bad.
yes.
So remove
Such a
both
bad-
from that.
Yes, such a bad boy. Girl, I mean.
Yes. A rude to call me a
so
bull.
it only does 4 damage, which is still the max damage for that, right? Or is it?
No,
it's
eight.
28, so no.
But he
Yep.
can't heal himself with it.
Okay.
Uh,
Anything else?
I moved also, but
Yep.
that's about it.
Okay.
Yep.
Carthar, you see this flaming harpy burst out of the doorway at the end of the hall and wrap its flaming wings around Shump.
And shortly after that, you can see me like running back, hiding behind you.
Well, I mean, we're kind of in a long hallway here, so let's see, 50 feet.
You said you can move a lot, didn't you?
Yes, I can. I can actually move all the way to the harpy if I want to, but I'm gonna move up here.
And it's awake again. Be right back.
Joy. I'll throw 2 darts at it. Edit. That explains it. Pew and pew.
Okay.
That'll do the trick.
Yep. The harpy's dead.
The harpy's dead.
No.
Yeah.
Can I make it so I toss them diagonally and they bounce off the wall and into its temples?
Sure. So the darts drill into the harpy's head from both sides. The wings suddenly
Stop clapping.
the wings suddenly open as wide as they can in this cramped corridor, and then start jerking in sudden motions until the harpy falls to the ground dead in front of Shump.
Lovely. Are we out of initiative or?
Yes.
Quelana, perhaps you could remove your little campfire now.
I stopped concentrating on it.
Okay.
And I will create myself another wet wipe and wipe my face again.
Perfect.
As one does.
Let's take just a couple minutes break just to give Seb some time to
Yep.
figure out the child.
Yes, the hellspawn must fall asleep again before we can resume.
I don't know why it doesn't just do what I do and, use chloroform. It's great.
Yeah, chloroform works nicely.
I'm not sure it's good for the child though.
Yeah, but
I
it's
don't
good for
think
me.
chloroform is linked to any neural damage.
On kids?
Hmm?
It,
I'm not sure.
It saves neural damage on me.
In humans, it affects the liver and kidneys when used in long-term abuse. Apparently,
Well,
there's people getting high on it. Huh.
Well, you can use it as just leave it on the child so he sleeps all night.
Mm, you just need it for once a day, so that's not long-term abuse, is it?
And
You might be
Yes.
creating an addict, but
what did you say?
You can
Kidney and
leave
liver?
it on it.
yeah, livers and kidney. I mean,
She's Scottish. I'm prepping her for when she gets old enough to actually drink alcohol.
yeah,
I'm toughening up her liver.
Yes, hardening it.
I
There we go.
don't think Scottish have the same effect on the liver. I think
Don't you-
it doesn't have any effect.
It does.
Just say it does.
Genetics.
I thought that you
I'm
don't have
scientist.
liver.
I thought the Scottish had naturally stronger livers.
I'm just making it stronger than it naturally is.
Tidlig krøkjast om god kniv skal bli.
What did you say?
It's a Norwegian saying. How to best translate it? I'm guessing there is an actual
Literally.
translation that makes sense.
Literal.
But Theo, have you heard tidlig krøkjast om god kniv skal bli?
I don't think so.
It's basically starting something early if you want it to become good. Like you start training someone from an early age if you want them to be good at it. Literally, it means. I actually don't know what krøkjast literally translates to. It's sharpened early if a good knife is to be made.
Early bird gets the worm.
Not quite the same meaning. I could have sworn there was an English equivalent of that. Now I'm curious.
Oh, now it's being super quiet. There we go.
Well,
We can keep going.
yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Being a parent is hard.
Oh, it's not.
Quit.
Wait, dead. It's
Early
dead.
practice
Yet you
makes
want
the
more.
master.
What? Yeah. Yeah. Bastard.
You want at least 3 children
Yeah, number 2 is on the way.
being cooked?
Yeah,
Well, it's long cooking.
it is.
Okay, Shump.
Yeah.
You
The harpy
had-
stopped hugging you.
yeah, you had the harpy hugging you very tightly with its flaming wings, when suddenly these 2 darts ping off the walls and strike it on either side of the head,
It was very nice.
killing it. So it
didn't wanna risk
unwraps
hitting you.
itself from around you and slumps to the ground.
Fucking
Check
great.
for treasure.
Of course.
I would like to check for my darts, though. I'm starting to run low now that I handed out half of them.
Both of the darts are embedded in the harpy's head.
I retrieved them.
Yeah, you can do that.
Don't use it on other creatures because they might get HIV.
I don't know what else this harpy might have.
Well, I think they might have a lot of things. Rabies. I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure if its intention is to kill the other creatures, giving them some form of STI is not a problem.
Well, you don't want to get them into, to suffer in the end of their days. You just want to kill them.
As Shump seems very eager to move on, I shall forego my ritual casting, and we can attempt to clear out this nest. I'm certain there is at least one more of them.
Can I do a perception check on this nest?
Looking for what?
Looking for some valuables.
Okay.
That be coinage or whatever else have you?
Gems.
Are you sure you don't want to rummage around with your hands?
Well, I could do that too, but it looks kind of disgusting.
Well, I mean, it's no
Perception
dragon
is
penis.
No, but
I
he's
will-
not bug.
I will use my mage hand and just try to shuffle through it. Just move things.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll assist Shump with my mage hand.
Okay, so both of you make investigation checks.
Shump can probably do it with this advantage, I guess. Since I'm
if
helping
you,
him.
Yeah, if you want to help Shump, Shump, you can roll again.
Perception or investigation?
Perception. And you'll take the higher number. So 14. 14 is good.
Yep.
Shump, roll a 1d6.
Now, what will he have me do?
You are dead because you touched something that was.
4.
4 harpy babies.
Okay. Roll a 1d20.
I sense something awful
Is that
happening.
good or is it bad?
Roll another.
No one knows.
Roll another 1d6.
I don't like where this is going. 4
Okay,
harpy babies
so-
comes out.
You notice some like tattered remains of a cloak or maybe a dress is stuck between a few branches in the nest.
Does it look fancy?
Not anymore, it doesn't.
But did it look fancy? I mean, does it look now that it was once fancy?
Yeah, it looks pretty fancy. It looks like it had a lot of buttons once upon a time, but now there are none.
Who took
And-
my...
you are able to recover like a small part of the garment with a pocket that has been shielding an item.
Is it a diamond worth 50 gold?
Is it 2
Or
diamonds
dragon scale.
with 50 gold?
Or that.
I
dragon
don't need
scale.
any more. I don't need that anymore. Yes, a red dragon scale would be nice.
There is a stone in the pocket. However, it is not a diamond. It is a polished.
Nightstone.
It is a polished blue and white stone, a gemstone. It looks like
Worth
it
a
could
lot of
be,
thousands.
It looks like it could be very very valuable
Expensive.
indeed.
Who has it? Shump?
Yes. Did
I will
Balana
pocket
find
it
anything?
from the pocket.
I ask for the dress.
Well, here you go.
I take it and I kind of check it out as though I'm thinking of maybe designing one.
Measuring
Does it look
eyes.
very fancy?
It
Does it
once
look like
looked-
something I would like as an elf? I mean, as an elf lady. Is it quality enough?
For an elf lady, it looks like very rough, but for like humans, it looks very finely made.
I'm like with my mage hand, like kind of, and throw it back into the pile.
Yeah. You, however, do find something else. Yes. As you as your mage hand
Shuffles through.
shuffles some of the branches around, and like the halfling that is stuck in there, its head rolls to the side, and from beneath is revealed a shiny steel surface, and as you take a closer look, you can see that it is a shield.
It is a shield.
Yes.
I can't use shields, but
It is a circular shield with several rings on it. There are also white angel wings emblazoned on its front.
1 second, if my cat will allow me.
There are
Yes.
He's become a cat.
there appear
I
to
will.
be other details to it as well, but you can see while it's still in the nest.
So 1 second, cat, move a second. Thank you. I will take the velvet that was wrapped around the Meliki holy symbol, and use that to pick up the shield and check it out further.
Are you certain you're not going to just press the digitation and clean it?
Maybe later. First, I want to check if I want to even hold it.
The shield looks like completely untouched. There is no dirt or grime on it.
When you say rings,
Yes.
what do you mean?
They're like engraved patterns on it, and as you as it
Are
emerges,
there like drawings on it or carvings or anything?
they're like etchings on the surface, and in the very middle there is a angel wings emblazoned on it.
I will try to recover. Okay. Yeah.
As you reveal more of it, you can see that there are elvish runes around the shield's perimeter, engraved in gold and diamonds.
What does it say?
It is a magical effect that has been carved into the surface, or it's like an enchantment spell.
Okay. How big is it? I mean, is it a buckler? Is it what kind of shield am I talking about?
It's like you can imagine like Captain America's shield.
Oh, okay.
About
So
that size.
I kind of do like and put it in my backpack.
Sure.
I can identify that for you. It
I can
clearly looks magical. Oh, you. I didn't think you had that, but okay.
Didn't have it memorized, but we discovered we didn't need it memorized. So.
Well,
How should I write it down, though? So you will know what I'm speaking about.
actually, I was thinking we could figure that out now because I want to ritual cast detect magic for use further down.
Oh,
So you can at the same time do the identify just a minute later.
okay, Cat, you're not being nice. Move.
I mean, it is.
She
a
wants
cat.
attention. Look at that tail wiggle. She knows she's getting attention now.
She's going to be the stream now.
Sure.
All the followers flooding. Suddenly there's a cat on a D&D stream.
Too bad we don't have subscriptions, so can't get that sweet cat money.
But you will have viewers soon with the cat on the stream. You can see her
Just
ass
set
now.
up a game, Wisp. Problem solved. Her Patreon.
So anyways, so if we'll go do that, I'll go... by the way, did we shuffle through all the piles, or is there still a pile we didn't shuffle through?
No, that's what you found within this nest.
So I'll, as Kothar has suggested, I will start ritual casting Identify on the shield.
And I'll ritual cast detect magic because it'll become potentially useful to further down in the crypt. I can concentrate for 10 minutes on it after all.
Okay.
So unless the others want to run off without us.
No, I'm quite happy standing in this corridor.
Cat,
Yes.
you have this ability to stand just where I don't need you to stand.
That's
So-
cats for you.
You should now have a handout in front of you,
Yep.
Kolana.
I can see it. Yeah. Move.
This is why you don't get a cat.
Sep, you should also have a handout.
Yeah, ability checks. What does that entail? Like, is that a different kind of checks, or is that just things that I...
It's all of your skill checks, as well as your like base strength, dex,
Cool.
And
So
all
it
of
basically
those, as well
it
as
applies
your
to
saving
both.
throws.
So it applies to any check that I do, basically.
Yeah,
Awesome. Cool.
it doesn't affect attack rolls, but everything else.
No, I mean, a plus 300 is good in any way.
Whoa, I have a lovely thing.
That was a sneeze.
That was a sneeze. It's a hamster sneeze.
So,
Where to next?
yes.
I have my detect magic up.
Yep. And
Oh,
you
yes,
have
study
the
my
object
co-pages.
identified.
Is there any magic sources in this room before we head downstairs?
Shump already knows. However, you detect the stone that Shump found in the pocket. It radiates a magical effect.
And I'm guessing the shield as well.
Yes, the shield as well.
Good. I'll
Aside
drop
from
by
that,
the
no.
guard room on the way down
Okay,
and just check for magical effects
sure.
before we head downstairs.
There is
1 second, that makes no sense to me. Where did the harpy get in?
Above us.
there
Oh,
is
okay.
no roof above you.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, where did it come from if there's...
The party never looks up.
No, we don't like to go up. Up
No.
is bad.
It's to do with like just how our armor sits. We all have to face directly forward. We can't look up or down.
It's tunnel vision.
We can only move left or right,
Yeah.
and that requires a full body movement.
Kothar, you don't sense anything magical in the guard room.
Okay. Well, shall we move on downstairs then? We have things to do here. The longer we tarry, the The more we risk, more stones falling from the sky, I guess.
I don't have a problem with the stones falling from the sky as long as they don't fall on me.
That is an inherent risk of them falling from the sky.
Squy.
Squy.
The squy.
The
Was that
squy.
Scottish?
It's a very dangerous to be the squy.
Okay, so
Rohathan, you're blocking the path.
assemble yourselves in this corridor in the marching order you want to have when you descend into the basement.
I want to be behind either Shump or Rohathan, but be in the middle of the group, so...
I'm gonna guess Shump's gonna be wielding his... Shump, you probably want to go ahead of me. I'm gonna be wielding my glaive.
Should I go ahead of you?
Yes.
Well, don't mind if I do. I will be the meat shield in this group. Yes.
I'll form the rear guard then.
Good. Perfect. Then I shall grab you from here, transfer you
I feel
to
manhandled.
there.
Kothar, we are stuck in the other corridor.
For now.
Guess you weren't invited along.
Shump.
Yep.
You descend into the basement floor. In front of you is a door. It appears to be without a lock, however it is closed.
Well, I will lean my head gently against it
Again.
and try to listen for things on the other side.
I sense a
Hold on.
repetition
I
here.
will find out what happens on the other side of this door.
And this time the door doesn't creak open. This one is pretty solid.
See, I was just relying on statistics.
One out
You
of three
hear
doors creak.
you hear nothing from beyond. Actually, you do hear like the very slightest lapping of water beyond.
Water?
Yes,
Go drink.
like very distant water.
I turn around, I check under Kelena's dress.
I'm not
When
there
I
yet.
see nothing there, I shall proceed to
I
slightly
object.
open the door.
What race is he?
Half
What
orc.
race I am?
Okay.
That's
That
racist.
is
Dirty
not very
half
What
orc.
does race matter?
That is very, very
Well,
racist.
I'm an elf, so it does.
Oh yeah. Mug and elves. It comes back to me now. I will slide the door open slightly.
Slightly door open slightly.
Slightly.
Okay.
Significantly, slightly, etc. Oh, okay, that's just okay. Let's just go ahead and just open the door.
Okay. You wanna kick it open?
Yeah, let's just kick it open.
Everybody roll initiative.
That's twice now in one game. Oh fuck's
Ah,
sake! I'll
balls.
just be here while you guys do the rest.
Now I have to find the correct sheets again.
You guys really don't like taking the initiative, do you?
Neither do these, so kind of balances out. Okay. Kothar, from below in the staircase leading down into the basement, you can see Shump come to a doorway that's closed. He first listens at the door, then creaks it open just a little bit, and then basically kicks it open.
Well, it's not like I can do much up here, so...
I'll transfer you in if you'd like. However, you can't see into the room beyond the door, really. At the
No,
top of the
then-
stairs where you are.
Yeah. Well, I'll sit tight until they have moved in.
Okay. Kolena?
He died.
Might be muted
Night.
again.
Right. I will ready
we're on
an
cat
action.
cams, so we can't catch it.
Oh, sorry. No. So I will ready an action if anything except one of the group comes out of that room. I will fire a chill touch at it.
Okay.
Well, the cat cam. Currently, the cat is busy doing God knows what. Probably ruining something.
Shump. Your turn.
It's my face already. I say that because my face is probably the thing that's gonna suffer the most consequences. So
You'd hope.
this is interesting.
Can only
You
get
hope
better.
it's only the face.
Only gets better. So there's only 4 of them. Yeah, well, I have my co-patches at the ready. I readied my co-patches up in the corridor.
You sure? I would assume so if you're gonna be kicking doors open that you would be taking them out.
Yes. Although I'm not sure if I am gonna attack them all head on, Shump style.
Well, I mean,
And the
is
other style
sharp.
is really not your style.
It is Shump. I mean, Shump is very... He doesn't think
Shumpy.
consequences, he thinks valor and repute.
And you are kind of blocking the way for rest of us.
That is true. My ass is also big.
Though, you know, Roherthan has his lovely glaive, which...
Yeah, I've got a nice pointy stick that I could use to coax you into that room.
I think I'm gonna do... I mean, I can't flay from the Shump nature of Shump. So I'm gonna actually just charge this ghastly man right here.
Okay.
And swing both of my co-patches at his face, if that's okay. As soon as you go into the door, you hear a click. Is that I can just attack him?
The guard in front of you stands up against the wall right behind him, almost as if it's trying to protect it from you as you march directly towards it. There is nothing that happens to you on the way, though.
Does he look aggressive? Because I wanted to do a fucking God of War thing with my Copetius and kind of cling him to the wall and kind of, separate his body from his head.
You can definitely do that.
But does he look aggressive? Does he look intimidating?
Not really.
He looks like he is friendly.
He looks
Why did
very
someone-
defensive and hesitant.
Okay, I will turn around.
Kothar, did Ninja say anything more about these rooms?
I guess that's 6 seconds.
I'll communicate telepathically with it and ask if all the spirits below us will be hostile.
I guess I'm not gonna get an answer until it's his turn.
Nope.
I will just ready I will keep the mentor ready and I will just stand like this.
You have
Just
the
look-
defense action.
I will-
you
I will.
You can also ready an action.
I will
Okay.
ready in action. I will attempt to decapitate him as soon as he lay a finger on me, actually, if it looks aggressive.
Okay.
An aggressive finger.
Yes. And that's my turn.
Okay. So, Sham, from to your right, down here, you hear a bow being strung.
I'm defenseless as fuck. I look fucking docile. I look like a fucking lamb coming in there.
And you see the archer standing here. Its mouth moves, but it stays for now from acting any further. It just points its drawn bow at you. Rohedin.
Yes. I'm gonna...
Sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. Sleep would be nice. 15 feet.
Oh, now I understand why my cat is crying at me. I forgot to feed her.
That would do it.
Oh, noise. You should probably mute yourself.
Sorry.
What you're doing, opposite.
He's measuring for attacks, I'm assuming.
Yes. 50 feet, and then use the rest of my movement to move to there. If I actually click the right freaking tool.
Okay.
Ha. And put myself between the archer and Shump. And have my glaive at the ready.
Okay.
Since I obviously heard Shump ask Kothar something.
Sure.
And that is me.
So, all of these guards kind of converge around you. Both
I'm back.
Roherden and Shump. However, they are so far refraining from actually striking first. Kothar.
Well, now that they have moved up,
Yes. Let us take you over there as well.
since I can't see anything.
There you go. Now you should be able to see something.
You were about to say something?
Yeah, you communicate with Ninjak.
Fine, I'll call it Ninjak.
And I like the original one better. I already forget which one it was, though. I think I wrote
Maniac?
it down somewhere. No, the one I gave you last session. I think it was in Skype.
Yeah.
But you communicated asking whether these are dangerous or not. And it responds to you, yes. They defend the thing you seek.
Okay. I'll move up to here. What do those barrels over there look like they might contain?
They are really old, and some of the boards from them are like completely rotten. It looks like if there was something once upon a time, now they would definitely be empty. They can't hold anything.
And these are cages?
Yes, those are like prison cells, basically.
I want to spend my entire turn talking instead.
Okay.
I'd like
How are you doing?
These spirits are. Can I clearly see what kind of race they were originally?
All of them appear to be human. They do not have the same kind of features as you might expect from people in the region nowadays. They look more like southern types.
Ha! Southerners.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't attacked yet, so. Spirits, we seek the red box that you guard, but we will not take it from you if it does not contain the information we need. The Nightstone of the nearby village has been stolen, and we need to know why.
Okay. Instantly, the guards surrounding Shump and Roherden strike with their spears, triggering their attacks. They're ready to attacks.
Good job, Kotar.
Well, they made the first attack, so now we know we can attack them.
So, Shump will take 2. 8 misses. 22 probably hits. Okay, so you take 6 piercing damage. Roherden, 2 against you. 1 is a crit miss.
Does my reaction go off on the guy on
Yes.
the wall? Cool. And that is with frost and bite?
With frost only, because it's only your action. 22. Okay.
I will need to make this.
Roherden, you did ready an action. You just had your glaive at the ready, so.
Yep.
You don't.
I did
have an
the prepare an action.
Yes. So.
So can I attack?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So where's my tilt touch? Let's just decide who I'm attacking. I'll attack this.
It would likely be the closest one that you can see.
Well, I can also see this one.
Yeah, but this one is like directly in your vision.
Ah, okay. So I'll cast on it. Well, it's I don't think bonfire will affect much, so I'll do chill touch on it.
Sure.
And apparently, I decided to just wander around with my chill touch, and I can move. Oh, I can't. No,
not
that
yet.
was already in action. Yeah.
Yeah. Kothar.
That was. I spent my turn talking.
Yeah, sure.
Now
So
it's the next round.
Quelana.
Oh, 1 second. What? Oh,
No,
okay.
these were all readied actions that went off like at the same time. It was like a Mexican standoff that just suddenly went off.
yeah, they didn't like my words.
Yeah.
Um,
Someone tried
does
to
this
walk
ghost
in.
look different? Because I don't know.
No.
It looks
uh,
different
Archer.
to me. Okay.
Yeah, it has
an
a
archer.
bow. That's the only difference.
So I will try to cast chill touch on it. I want to try and touch it with my chill.
Sure.
I want to be chill about it. I'm guessing I've missed.
Yes, 10 misses. 10 definitely misses.
Just a wild guess there.
Yeah, that was a good guess.
And I can move, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you still have movement.
Yes, why don't you step right into the center of that?
No. I will stand right here.
Okay. Jump.
I will attempt to kill them both because principle. So this one will get a little taste of frost, and this one, let's see if I can do that. Would get like a swinging. I would kind of do a pirouette thingy, where I basically lunge out for a swing for both of them, but it's one like individually aimed towards. Yeah.
Okay.
So first, the one fucker in front of me. That just... I feel betrayed. He dies probably.
Yeah, that's enough to kill it.
And then in that same motion, my bite will turn towards the throat of the other fucker, which also kind of just bugged me because I feel betrayed. Did that hit? Also,
That did not hit.
God damn it.
Tried
So-
bravely.
You strike
Wait,
with
could I
frost.
go for a little... what is it called? No, it's not second wind. It's
Action search.
action surge.
You still also have your inspiration if you want to make another attack roll.
I want to make another attack roll using my inspiration. He will die.
It would add a second attack roll to bite. In general,
Yeah.
you will have to announce that before I determine whether it's a hit or miss, but since...
Then it's okay. I can just use my action surge.
Sure.
And that is frost. Main
If
hand.
you use action surge, it'll be
Yeah,
frost.
it's your-
If you use the inspiration, it'll be bite.
Cool.
Did that hit?
Yes.
Did it die?
That is actually exactly what you need for it
Because
to die.
principles, folks.
So you do this thing where you slash at both of them at the same time. Bite swings just short of your second target, but since the first one dissipates through with your follow through of Frost's attack, you swing it quickly to the side and finish off the second target with a very accurate blow directly through the head.
Nice.
Nice.
I feel like I'm supposed to be turned this way because I did like, and then I kind of shifted because of momentum and stuff.
Kothar, Kolena, and Shump make a perception check.
Oh God, perception.
Okay. Shump and Kothar, well, first of all, both of you can hear the sloshing of water deep below, down beneath the grate here in the floor. You also notice as these two guards dissipate that there are scratch marks in the floor along this wall, very faint scratch marks, and the stones in this section appear to be of slightly different color than the rest of the walls around.
Did the Kothar's vision detect the magic? Any magic? Because he still has his detect
I'm
magic.
still concentrating on that, yeah.
Yeah, there is no magic here.
Okay.
Within 30, or what is it, 60 feet?
Besides the obvious, like, undead things.
Yeah, aside from like the obvious equipment that you have, there is no magic here.
30 feet, yeah.
There is a reek of undeath, but no magic.
Yep.
Might have to do with the ghosts. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Just a little
So
bit.
the archer at the end where the prison cells are is going to try and launch an arrow directly at Kothar.
Oh.
22.
Avoid.
You're gonna take
Reaction shield.
it? Okay. Then you yeah, this arrow launches from the far side of the hall and is just about to hit you in the face when you bring your hand up, do a couple of quick motions, and this magical aura covers your front, the arrow deflecting off and and sticking, or actually it launches like directly up the staircase and clatters somewhere on the next floor.
Is it an actual arrow?
Yeah, it sounds like it at least.
Okay. Interesting.
And then probably dissipates afterwards, I guess.
It appears that most of the weapons have been doing that so far. They sound and seem real until they hit something solid or lose
Solidness
touch of,
makes
or lose
bad.
touch of the ghosts. The
Mhm.
second archer in front of Rohirden is going to launch an arrow. It moves its bow slightly down and aims directly at your face. Okay,
And misses.
it's
Smooth.
yeah. It launches slightly early since it wants to try and look cool, but then it notices that you aren't a human, you're a dwarf, and its arrow instead launches directly through the face of the guard standing behind you.
Does it whiz inside his hair? Does it go inside his hair like that thing he got?
Splitting his haircut.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as it doesn't touch the beard, I don't care.
The beard is safe.
There's a mouse living in this beard. That's the only concern.
Just wait until you have a nasty encounter with fire. Rohirrim, your turn.
Yes. I would like to spin and hit the fucker behind me with my glaive. But as I'm doing that, also use like that for the
Second attack, right?
yes,
Yeah.
for the second attack.
Sure.
So that would be.
Do you want to direct your second attack against the same target?
No. Hit the 1-2, which is currently to the top. This
So
one. Yeah, that
you
one.
want to hit first this and then this.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be glaive. Ba-bum.
Okay, that misses.
And then 1d4.
Should just make a new attack called Glaive Butt.
I should, but for now. And I didn't add the hit into that.
You have to make a melee attack with the butt as well.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
Just roll your glaive and we'll use the 4 if you hit.
Yep.
Okay, that definitely hits.
Why couldn't that have been the
roll-
first attack?
So 4. Okay. So you miss your initial target as you whip around, but you manage to regain your balance and strike at the one now like to your side behind you.
Yep.
Does he die from that damage?
Both of them are alive.
Very
But
good.
injured.
I was worried about them.
Yeah, as you should.
Poor guys.
Yeah.
Yes, they died already once.
So, Rohirrim, you are the target for both spear attacks. Both of them miss.
Miss, yes.
So they are trying to strike at you. Kothar, what are you doing?
Sleeping.
I'll launch a dart actually using catapult at that guy.
Okay.
Now it does say that the item can't be worn or carried by someone else. So I'm guessing it doesn't matter if I'm the one holding the dart in my hand, or do I have to just for a moment just whip it slightly up into the air and then launch it?
What is the exact phrasing in that?
Choose one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range that isn't worn or carried.
Okay, so then even you can't wear or carry the item. So you have to drop it and then use catapult.
So I could, in theory, just drop it in front of me.
Yeah.
But that's a free action, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Very well. A dart, magically propelled by catapult, flies out.
That's horrible damage.
It's far better than the dart.
Yes, just
Let's see.
It's not that horrible, actually. It's straight average, actually.
Okay, it fails, so it takes the damage.
Yes, and the dart is broken. Because the dart also takes the damage.
Oh yeah.
It's a very squashed dart.
The ghost at the end there dissipates.
Well, maybe it's gone to eat something.
Anything else?
Well, that's an attack action, but I'm guessing I can't bonus action throw another dart.
No.
I don't think I'm in range anyways. Nope, I'm not gonna bother. Okay, those are dealt with. I'll reposition to be... Whoops.
Coming closer? Hello? Want a hug?
I'll reposition to be over there. So I'll just move 10 feet over.
Okay. You hear the grate underneath your feet buckle and groan. However, it is still sturdy enough to carry at least your weight. Clement,
Let's try to put Champ and you on the grate. Who will I attack? I will attack the archer.
okay.
Chill touch. The variety of spells that I have is amazing.
13 hits.
It does?
Yes.
Surprised.
I'm just glad you didn't decide to use bonfire so close to me.
Oh well, I was thinking along of it at it, but I decided not to. And actually, I prefer chill touch because it gives them disadvantage on their next attack. So
Okay. The archer is still alive, but you have severely damaged it. It looks
yay!
like it
Still wondering how you see on a ghost damage, but okay.
It recoils in pain.
Oh,
You
okay.
hear an ethereal just...
What?
Yeah, its mouth moves, but none of you can hear what it's saying. Any movement? Or are you happy
Yes. I will move here.
there? Okay.
Hide round the corner.
Yes, I tried to add my superiority die into the battle or the actual weapons chart, but I don't think that works as I was hoping to. So what I will do is I will run over to this motherfucker. I will forgo my bonus action. I will roll a 1d8, use a commander strike. Is it a commander strike? Yes, a commander strike on Roherthan, making him attack this one with his primary attack, while I attack this one with my frost.
Okay.
That is basically
So,
my...
Fancy.
I know.
You have to succeed your attack in order to take effect.
So first I have to roll my frost.
Yes.
Well,
I'm going to double check that, but I seem to remember that it's on attack. And is successful.
and then I roll a 1d8, and he will add that result onto his attack or damage. Damage die.
Actually, it is on the attack action, so you don't have to actually make a successful attack roll. So Roherden can make an attack as a reaction and add the superiority die to his roll.
He attacks damage. Yeah, to the damage roll.
So I do a glaive attack.
Yeah, and then you add 3 onto that damage.
He adds 1d8, but you already rolled it, so...
Oh, he adds.
Yeah.
I see. I was just reading right from the manual. But what about my 8? It doesn't kill the fucker.
17... It does.
Nice.
Strikes through and it dissipates into the wind. The glaive follows in perfect unison with your shump, and that one dissipates as well.
Shump is on fire.
Look at you being all fancy using
Crap.
abilities and stuff.
That's the first fucking ability use I've ever used in D&D.
Yay!
Then the archer
With
here,
disadvantage.
on attack rolls against you, I believe.
I
say-
think
doesn't
on
it
the next until
specify?
the next round. 1 second,
It-
let's see.
It's against her only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your turn. Your
Mhm.
next turn.
The
so if
archer
it attacks me.
tries to point. This time there isn't any threat of it hitting a friendly, so it tries to aim this time at Shump's face.
Jump.
17.
Duck.
Well, I have to run again, but I'm down to 8 hit points.
Okay.
He's awakened. Kill that motherfucker.
Roherden.
Yes. He.
Dance with
I've
him.
got.
Dance with
Okay,
him.
that's not an edit mode anymore. Good. I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna poke the archer with my glaive. Because 10 feet.
And then whip it with the butt.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh,
You
what's
whip your
the-
glaive back and forth.
And hopefully I have done this correctly for the butt whip.
Weapon butt.
Yep.
Yeah, that
You didn't do
looks-
the hit correctly because you're only 7. You need more.
No, you didn't add the dice. You're only attacking with pure strength. So your damage dice is not added. I'm guessing you selected the D4, but you didn't write a 1 in front of it.
Nope, I did not.
There you go.
Okay.
I
So-
fluffed up.
And the 13 is definitely enough to kill it already.
So I just swing the weapon butt into thin air.
Yeah, it's already dissipated mostly when your weapon butt makes
It's
the mist.
for style
just-
points.
It makes the mist like make a vortex in the middle of the air for just a brief moment.
Let's see. So
Are we out of combat?
Yes.
Can we get extra inspiration for that? Just for style points?
I think you already have inspiration, don't you?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
You need to use it up first. I want to look down here and peer into the darkness.
Okay. You see deep down a stream of running water.
What's this?
That is a staircase leading down.
Ah.
There's a barrel blocking my way.
You can scoot around the barrel if you
Yeah, I'm just.
like to.
Is that a door?
Yes.
Huh.
And I want to investigate this wall section that you pointed out.
Okay.
I wandered
after you
towards
do
the
it,
cages.
I will check something. I will use my mage hand to open the barrels and check each one if there's anything interesting in it.
All of them are already open. They're
Ah,
all
okay.
empty.
Nothing interesting? Come
Oh.
on.
Can I check the cages to see if there's anything
Sure.
in them at all?
All of the cages are empty as well. Kothar, make an investigation check. Okay.
So you basically don't touch even the wall. You're just
So
going around it.
So the stones definitely appear to be slightly different from the rest of the walls around. There are scratch marks on the floor directly beneath your feet. However, this wall seems sturdy enough. It looks like it's probably just patchwork.
I'm going to step back over here, point to the wall, and then just Roherthan, smash!
I'm just going to turn and look at it and go, smash what?
The wall! Smash it! I
Which
command
wall?
you.
Command me.
Yes, that. You see that? You see that weird scratching marks? That's odd things? I don't like this. Smash it. That's a bad
It's
wall.
a mouse. It's a mouse.
Why? What? No, I don't want to edit token.
What?
I clicked weird and...
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna assume I can see the scratch marks and stuff. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, now that
Rather
they've
than
been pointed out to you, you can see them as well.
I'm gonna try pushing the wall before I hit it with my hammer.
Okay. You just want to push. No major hitting, no
Nope.
use of force, just push.
Nope. Just push.
Okay. Roll a d20.
You dead.
I'm also concerned with
Just roll.
why it's on the floor as well.
What did I miss?
Rohirthan is about to die.
Yeah.
Oh.
You push against the wall right here. You hear a snapping sound and then a loud creak as the entire wall moves on a central point directly in front of you and leaves two narrow gaps on either side of it for it to revealing a staircase beyond, which I shall reveal to you.
Aha!
For the power of editing.
Does anyone have any healing left, by the way?
I have the whatever we ate yesterday. I still have it.
I seem to be lacking some points in my hit.
You
So
should
I'm.
probably eat that before it spoils.
I hand him the something. I don't know what it was. 1 second. What was it?
Cooked
Deepwood moss.
Thank you for the something.
Did anyone else
2d4
not
plus
use
2.
theirs?
2d4 plus 2, you say?
Yes.
I shall roll that momentarily.
Thank you.
Did Rohirthan also make use of his?
I had mine yesterday.
That hit the spot. Thank you, Kalana.
You're welcome.
Always
see, I'm
here.
always
Your voice
used.
actor.
Remember to mark one ration down as well from your rest.
One
How rude.
ration.
Yes, since you took a long rest.
I would
Yep.
like to say that every ration from now on I will flavor with my prestidigitation.
Obviously.
Does
I
it
mean,
taste
why
just
why
like chicken?
wouldn't you?
Exactly. Why wouldn't I?
Are you going to flavor shumps as well?
Next time I will add some flavor to
I
everyone.
should have the rations in my equipment, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
We
If
are
you
both going
had
to die,
a,
Rohirthan.
all of the
start,
starting equipment should have rations in them.
I didn't have some rations in my... Oh, I did actually.
You had the one with incense in it.
I had the priest pack.
Oh, that might not actually.
2 days of rations.
Did you eat your 2 rations in one day?
I've never even seen them in the equipment.
Is it this background or is it the class?
Back class.
Oh, then I'm pretty fucked.
You need some.
Fighters.
I favor weapons, you see. I don't like to
Fighters.
eat.
You
I
either
like
picked a Dungeoneer's pack or an Explorer's pack. I don't know which one you picked.
Both of them have 10 rations.
Here you go.
Wait,
Except
am
I
I?
just added the rations and I need to remove 1, so I have 1. Cool. Totally
See,
prepared.
This is what happens when you always have someone foraging for food on all the journeys. Chris.
I mean, I've still got like a whole cooked chicken, so.
Well, we have. Don't we have someone in the group that has the Outlander?
Well,
That
I
can
could
forge?
flavor rocks.
But just
I
not
could-
here.
I could flavor rocks if we really are hungry.
Yeah, but I mean, Shump's got 9 left, so I'm sure you can share with your starving sex buddy.
I've got clothes and
I'm
saffron.
hungry for some sausage. I do have sausage.
Actually, opposite, you did pick up quite a lot of treats, at least, from the kitchen. The muffins and the various other yummies.
Yep.
So you have some
I've,
kind of.
I've still got some cheese left. I've got a whole freaking cooked chicken.
There
some
you go.
saffron, cloves.
You might want to eat that before it spoils.
Cold
Or
cooked chicken.
Yes.
Yep.
Tio's gonna make you
Yum.
roll for con saves if you don't eat soon.
We'll share it out amongst the party, will I?
It's starting to get rubbery and really fucking dry. It's like
Yum yum yum.
it's like eating sandpaper.
Yeah.
I could flavor it for you if you want.
I think we
It
should
will
eat
be
that just now.
rubbery but flavory.
What do you
And
think?
this is for the long rest that you took, so.
Yeah.
So what's
Okay.
the plan of attack next?
Let's attack the door.
Okay.
I want to see what's behind door number uno. Is it
I'm
locked?
saying I'm going to hide right here.
I'm going to slightly try and push this closed a little bit.
Okay.
Like, just so it's like... Hang on. The edge is just, like... Yeah. There's a lip to grab to pull open again.
Sure.
I'm very brave and I'm hiding behind a wall.
As one
And I'll
does.
make my way towards...
So, Kostar, the door in front of you, it doesn't bear any lock. It appears to be made out of regular wood like the other doors in the watchtower. You hear a gentle lapping of water from beyond.
Must be completely safe. I'll open it.
Okay, you open the door. There is a little platform in front of you made out of stone with steep steps leading down into a deep pool of water. There is a graded entrance for the water to stream through at the back entrance here, and a smaller grate in the wall, like right next to you here. So it is a constant, steady stream of water.
A bath. Can I spot anything? Or how deep is it?
You can't see the bottom. You would guess that with these kind of like deep watchtower wells, it could go as deep as maybe 80 feet, but that's unlikely.
Indoor pool and everything. This watchtower's got it all. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Let's take a splash.
Should we throw Shump in it and see how deep it actually is?
I am half tempted to swim down. Do I have
I can actually check how deep it is if you want.
How so?
Okay. So I will prestidigitation a small rock and just throw it in.
Excellent. Will you know then how when it hits the bottom?
No. But I can
That
tell you when
is-
it enters.
That is very useful.
Right? I know.
You hear a blub as the rock enters the water.
Can't you do a minor illusion of like a ruler? A big one?
I do a minor illusion of a ruler, but I put it outside the water just in front of Shump.
Okay.
And I tell him it won't help. I mean,
And he's awake yet again.
I'll ask Niniak if he wants to go for a swim. How long can you hold your breath, little buddy?
I do not need to breathe.
Lovely. I'll join you for the swim then, but not in the... Do I have the whole share senses thing?
Yeah. And that's just a familiar thing, so yeah.
I'll sit back against the wall then and begin watching through its eyes
Okay.
as it goes for a swim.
Okay. So you have your familiar check how deep this pool is. It only gets to around At this point, it only gets to around 30 feet or so until it hits
That's
the
deep.
bottom.
Is there anything down there? Has anyone dropped anything down?
Sure, there was a small pebble for a moment, but it disappeared already.
It moves around through the entire pool, just kind of skimming along the bottom. There doesn't appear to be anything down there.
Oh. Well.
Is it poisoned water?
You do feel your familiar get slightly tossed around by the current flowing through this pool, but it's not strong enough to wash it away or anything.
Okay. I'll have it come back up and reward it with a muffin.
Well, I have
It drapes over your shoulders, dripping water all over your clothes.
And shakes dry.
Yeah. Water sprays
refreshing.
everywhere.
Very refreshing.
I will conjure a small towel, like a small, not a towel, a napkin, and just wipe whatever water that he throws at me off me, and let it be disappearing.
You said this is it's constantly flowing and refilling, right?
Yeah. It looks
Where
like
does it
there is
go?
a current coming from like in this direction.
Yeah. And there's an opening in
Yeah.
this area, right?
There is a metal grate at the corner here, from which the water seems to be coming through. And there is a similar but slightly smaller grate on the wall here.
Is the water covering up until the step, or is it like...
it's all the way up to the top step, basically.
Well, we could cover one of the grates, and it would stop the water from going out.
Are you going to deny these poor ghosts a bath once we're done here?
Ghosts can't shower.
Says who?
Me.
I see.
I'm just gonna wander away and reopen that passage as they discuss ghost bathing.
As you continue to debate the benefits of an indoor pool in a watchtower, you hear the screeching sound of stone as the door opens into the staircase beyond.
Yep. I'll use one of my pinches of dust of dryness in the water.
Sure.
I now have... And I'll use my mage hand to pick the cube up.
Okay. So there is a sizable hole in the water in front of you that quickly refills. You now have an orb of water.
Useful. Very useful. The weight is negligible, as it says, so I'll just write it as 0 then? Or do you want me to write it as 1?
Write it as 0.
Okay, and I'll remove 1 dust.
I wish to ask where the chlorine comes from, but...
Very well, I'll follow up with the rest of the group then.
Roherden, do you want to descend before your friends arrive?
Whoa. I'll dance about on, like, here.
Okay. So you're like on the landing, spiraling down.
Yep, sort of looking round.
You see the staircase spiral down a little bit further and then go straight in the opposite direction, so in like this kind of direction, a couple of full circles after.
Okay.
I'll follow suit.
It appears that it's completely dark down there, so...
I could help with the darkness if you want.
I think you all have dark vision, so it shouldn't matter to you.
Oh, okay.
The entire group has dark vision for once.
Yeah.
So no light needed.
Dark vision up to 60 feet.
I miss Mondays without babies.
And yet you're preparing for a second one.
Okay, so
You're inflicting this torment on yourself, you know?
Yeah, but next time she won't have a choice. She will have to step up.
Step up.
what is the marching order down these stairs?
I believe we have a
Rohirrim
marching
first?
order now.
Might as well resume the marching that we had for every floor. Unless Rohirrim wants to be in front now.
I'll go in front.
Okay. Rohirrim in the
Shump
front.
can pull up the rear.
Shump in the rear.
Well, pull up behind me, not actually in the rear, because it's Shump and he has melee weapons.
Okay.
I don't want to be in the rear.
But you get to look at all the male asses.
Yeah, but none of your... I mean, Shump's ass is the nicest one that I have. That's why I'm hitting on him with my minor illusions, but...
Well,
That's
she
what-
has
that's
seen
what you
all of
call
them
hitting
in the
on?
nude anyways.
What? What was the
mean-
question?
Technically, you did hit him
I did.
with one of your illusions recently. Quite literally hit him with it.
Yep.
Well, she is socially awkward, so
That's how I hit.
she goes for the heart in the most direct way. Daggers from the wall.
So
Oh, I thought
you
she-
descend the staircase in this dark passageway. In front of you, it gets narrower for about 5 feet. Then it widens up again. You see that the passageway turns at the end here, leading to the right. You see a light mist rising right behind the corner at the far end.
I tap
I don't like that.
Rohirrim on the shoulder and just be wary of traps in this place. We've already almost stepped. Well, I've already stepped in. I'll look at Shump for a moment. Well, we stepped in 2 of them.
I'm gonna look back over my shoulder and go, good idea. And then I'll, for the remainder of this corridor, I'm gonna be making sure and checking for traps.
Okay. Are you checking with your hands and feet or with your eyes alone?
For God's sakes, you're back.
I'm gonna use my eyes, and if anything looks suspicious, I'm gonna poke it with the bottom of my spear.
Okay.
Glaive.
So make a perception check.
That's deception. A 9.
Okay. So start moving.
A tile at a time.
1. 2. 3.
Okay, so you get to the place where the path gets narrower without any incident. There doesn't appear to be anything untoward so far.
So far.
Yeah.
I love the word "so far" in the sentence. That was the word that I was missing.
Why
My
does
na-
it look narrower at this point?
My natural instinct outside of this is to go, that's narrow.
I could create a bonfire.
Well, does that narrowing look natural, like it's part of the design,
No.
or is it...
It looks part of the design, but it doesn't look like it's trying to avoid some natural outcropping or anything like that. It's just a place where it gets narrow.
For no other reason.
It appears so. Do you want to examine it further?
Hug the wall.
I'm gonna poke around it with the butt of my spear. Glaive.
What do you want to poke specifically?
All of it.
All of it, the walls, the floor, the ceiling, everything.
Actually, could I use a javelin for this? I'd like to keep the glaive intact.
Okay, sure. Make an investigation check.
This is gonna roll terribly.
11. Okay, so you start poking around the floor and the walls and the ceiling around here. Your spear catches for a moment on the wall, and you notice that there are that you hit like these small gaps between the stones, and they seem to be at fairly regular intervals on both surfaces, on both walls.
Might be a natural design to keep the smoke from hitting us.
They're like very small, like the size of the tip of your pinky or something like that.
Like a dart.
For example, yeah, that's a good.
At what height?
All along the wall.
Yeah, what
Just-
height?
All along, like up and down and
Yeah,
right
Up
along.
and down.
Ah, okay.
The entirety
Uh,
of it. Okay.
Ninja through it. I mean, jump just in between them.
Just use my glaive and pole vault through. Can I use?
I have a solution for that if you would like.
Okay, let's hear it then, Quilana.
Well, here's the idea. We could put a bonfire on the first place. It will trigger the trap, and we will then untrigger the trap and then follow through.
You know, you could just leap over this.
No,
potentially,
That's
right?
Yep.
my solution is much more special.
And if it resets,
Well, that's a risk I'm willing to take with someone else's life.
you have to come through as well.
I am coming through after I check that it doesn't trigger again.
question regarding the orb of dryness water. It's
Mhm.
just a blue marble, basically.
Basically,
Looks
yeah.
like it. Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna attempt to leap through the gap with my stubby little dwarven legs.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
Oh my god, this will go horrible.
0 dexterity.
That's
So
not
basically,
too
you're
bad.
just walking down the thing.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god. Again, 0 dex.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So you try and make this gorgeous leap sideways, this like ballerina leap through
Except
this
you're a
narrowing
dwarf.
of the walls. But you land slightly short, and you hear the floor beneath your foot shift down a little bit. Then you hear a click in the wall on either side of you, and suddenly these darts fly in from both walls, crossing once. And you take a whole
Whopping.
a whopping 2 piercing damage. You are now
But
on the other side of the
And
Now
just
in passage.
for like the sake of it, just because I just missed the jump, right on the edge of it, and that was two.
the darts that fly through like manage to graze you on the shoulder and a little bit on the back
The butt.
of your thigh, but nothing too serious.
See, worked out perfectly.
Who's next?
You're next.
Move out of the way slightly
I
after
thought-
that.
Who
Yes.
wants to fill Sepp in on what's happening right now?
We discovered that dwarves aren't ballerinas.
Yes. This is a narrow passage, and apparently there's very dangerous darts that will shoot back and forth. Roherthan barely missed his jump.
Well, the idea of the darts is more to decorate the place, but people
The
tend
person-
to be in the way.
Guys, he just doesn't want to sleep.
So keep him
I,
away.
have
I know you have some chloroform or roofies somewhere.
I was hoping so.
Well, I mean, you're the last in line, so we have to traverse this first. Run.
Well, I'll try to make him sleep again, but it seems like he does not want to sleep if I'm in there for 5 minutes. Like he demands 30 minutes or more.
If it's completely impossible, we'll cut the session short.
Yeah.
And
I'll try to get him to sleep once more, but try to, drag it out as much as you can.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna let Ninnick fly through first,
sure.
just safely, because there shouldn't be any way it
No.
can trigger it.
No
You
issue
can make it land
whatsoever.
on me.
And
Just
then
make it
I'll
land
do
on my head.
my graceful acrobatics of cartwheeling almost just without touching the ground. So let's see what happens.
Yeah. Roll your acrobatics.
Oh, I'm in edit mode. There we go. Do I have... No, that's only Wildblade singing. I have advantage. Okay.
Okay, yeah. You have no problem whatsoever. Your lithe and trained elven body slips through this narrow gap without any issue.
See, Roherthan? That's how you're supposed to do it. All that
I
armor is just weighing you down.
I tell Kothar to advance another tile because I have an idea.
Mhm.
Use the exact words. Tile.
I create
Two
a
moves.
bonfire on it.
Moves.
In the square here.
Yes.
Okay.
And I check out if the darts fly.
Okay. You create a bonfire there. The
The
weight
real question
of the...
is, does it have a weight since it's a magical effect?
That's
It's a
true.
bonfire.
Is it, what type of spell is it?
I don't know. Second, we check.
School, rather. Create bonfire conjuration.
So it's conjured.
Conjuring.
Should have a.
Yeah,
should have a weight.
then I imagine it would have weight. So yeah, the floor tiles click. There is a single volley of these needles that go crisscross from wall to wall.
Yeah, does it keep going or is it just once?
It's just once from being triggered.
Does anyone need to pee?
Not particularly, no. So instead of trying to brave the jump, you now want to jump over the fire in addition. Is that what your plan?
cancel the bonfire.
Okay.
I go to the edge and I try to find where the trigger is and disable it with sleight of hand.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Okay.
I mean, you could just purposely trigger it until it's empty, which it potentially might eventually be.
Yep. Investigation.
Eventually.
I did.
Okay.
I think I didn't find it.
So, you lean in and try and figure out where the trigger is, but you can't seem to find any way to get beneath the floor tiles that would open up into the trigger itself. There doesn't seem to be at least a clear way to get at it.
So I kind of get up and I say, "Fine, let's do it your way." I conjure myself first a napkin and wipe my face, and then I try to jump over.
Okay.
Gracefully.
So you very gracefully like just float through this little narrowing gap, and you are safely on the other side. Shump walks up to the narrowing in the walls and just grumbles something on the other side.
Well, there's no room for him yet, so
Yeah.
let's deal with what's in front of us, Roherthan. What do your dwarven eyes see in the dark?
So, Roherthan, in front of you there is a pit that descends at least 20 feet down. And there is a grate at the bottom, and there is this warm gas, a warm mist rising from there. It's like a slightly warmer than body heat, so it feels quite nice. You're a dwarf, so you would have felt this kind of like geothermal venting before. It's nice and cozy.
Does it smell anything?
I was about to ask that. Do I recognize a smell? A specific one?
It's slightly sulfuric.
Slight.
But it's not like to the point where the hair in the back of your neck starts rising or anything like that. It's just a foul odor.
I am 20 feet above it, so...
Do you need a rope?
I mean, you can just jump over it.
Did you see my last jump?
Well, now it won't be an acrobatic jump; it'll just be a straight jump. So athletics. But before you do, might I suggest? I vaguely recall you talking about some of the exotic incense you have. Why don't you light one and drop it down there and see what happens? If nothing else, we'll get a better smell.
I can create a bonfire in it.
No,
I'm just gonna look at you and go, no. No bonfire down there, please.
Part of the solution here is also to deal with the smell, because it offends me. I have some incense as well, if you don't want to part with yours.
I could light some incense and drop it down there.
I know you saved that for your special late night pastimes, but, you know, sometimes we have to make sacrifices.
I'm just gonna, light incense, step back slightly, and toss it into the pit, like I'm against this wall.
Okay.
Just avoiding the...
Nothing happens. You hear a clang at the bottom as it hits the grate and then keeps going.
Let's leave it there for a minute or so so we can freshen up the scent in this place.
I, in the meantime, continuously conjure myself a napkin to breathe through.
As soon as it dissipates, you just get a new one.
I keep conjuring it up.
Inhaling through that and then exhaling while casting.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do, Obsit? Roherthan.
Screw it. I'm gonna run from the wall and attempt to jump out. Attempt being the key word.
Okay. Yeah, you have no trouble at all getting to the other side.
Woohoo!
And then you fall.
And
there
I'll move
magic here?
with ours way.
Yeah, I'm guessing this will be the last few minutes of my detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that's 30 feet as well. So you don't detect anything in the vicinity.
Yep. And I'll leap across.
Woohoo. Yeah. No problem whatsoever.
It's a dead end.
I doubt that.
Well, there's definitely dead stuff here, but Roherthan, smash.
I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push this one as well. Just feel around and push all the walls.
He's not listening to you. You said smash, and he's pushing.
So you push it. You feel.
Bop it.
You feel it shift for just a brief moment, and then it locks up on you. It doesn't move any further back.
Try turning it. Might be
Or
a turning
sliding
door.
it. It could be sliding too.
What's
Or
your
sliding.
passive perception?
Mine.
Yeah. And Kothar's as well.
My
Mine.
passive perception is.
Isn't that 10 plus whatever the number is in?
Yeah. It should
12.
also be
Oh.
listed somewhere. In your
Is
sheets.
sulfur
It's not.
is sulfur burnable?
When
Oh,
it's in
nothing.
when it's in air or when it's a gas? No.
Okay. I'm tempted here. It's very hard not to.
My passive is. I've got +0 to perception, so.
I got +2, so 12.
Okay.
Well,
So, Kothar, you would be able to notice as Roherthan like shoves into the wall that there are scratch marks right at his feet, leading in a curve towards the wall here.
it's a
Try-
turnable door.
You don't see that. Sort of.
But I didn't say it before you actually saw it.
Shump, you stand at a narrowing in the path ahead of you.
And there are darts flying from
Yeah,
side to side.
you've seen darts fly from one wall to the other in a crisscross pattern. The others have
Jumped over.
delicately jumped through the narrow gap, except for Roherthan, who was snagged by a couple of the darts.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
it's
probably
like
have 3
acupuncture.
minutes to make this. Probably.
I would suggest that you try and go under it.
That won't work.
What is the checks for this? Like
You need
athletics?
It's an
acrobatics.
acrobatics check.
You have to kind of cartwheel through it sideways because it's narrow.
Then let's try that before something wakes up again. That is an 8. I have +1.
You really have to add that. So,
Okay, no.
you, what was Roherthan's first?
It was also 7, so
Okay, so you land just shy of your target. The darts fly, and you are snagged on the shoulder and leg by a couple of the darts for a whole 2 damage. 2
I'm
piercing
noticing a
damages.
pattern here.
You are across.
Roherthan,
Yeah.
try pulling it if you have some way of getting a grip on it. If you look down at your feet, there's some sliding marks. You already probably activated by pushing it, so now you probably need to pull.
Is there? Do I notice any way of getting a grip on it, or is it just like?
There
Somewhat
are
small.
like deeper gaps between rocks. You could try and gain purchase from those.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. And try and pull it open.
Okay. The doorway in front of you opens.
I will obviously step backwards as I'm pulling it open.
Obviously. Just have to
Unless I want to get crushed
right
behind it.
place to find.
And a wall of lava comes pouring towards you, designed to fall into the 20-foot pit behind us.
Suddenly, I place cobblestone. No, wait, wrong game. They stack cobblestone. I'm a dwarf, right? I carry
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, just 10 feet of cobblestone.
Hold on. Everything's breaking. Can't do birches on the wall I have placed to block your vision. It's bloody annoying.
I'll just.
I broke it by pushing it.
If the drag box is too big, you can just move us off the tile while we fix it.
Yeah, hold on.
Doesn't matter to me. I won't see you, so.
I'm going to move you to glorious whiteness for a moment.
Glorious! I see
The
it.
best battle plan ever.
Yes, I think this was our best plan so far. Someone is drinking something with the gas.
Best plan Kothar.
Best plans laid down by
Yeah,
mice.
it's the pig face.
What's the name of that group that wears the helmets and sings weird songs about getting lucky?
What?
What?
The band. That's name just completely went out of my head. Sings
Village
Get
People.
Lucky. No, it's not Village People. They sang Get Lucky.
3 doors down?
Moz
Rakes
doing it.
Up?
Daft Punk. Daft Punk.
Oh, Daft Punk, of course.
Yeah,
The
it's Daft Punk
helmets,
pig
yes.
Haha,
with their motorbike helmet thing.
I have done it. I am God. In front of you, you see the doorway. Hold on. I moved myself to a different tile. You see the hallway continues. For a moment, it's narrowed by the door frame, and beyond a group of spiders, a practical swarm of them all along the walls and ceiling, scurry away.
Lovely. Itsy bitsy spiders.
Are they just little ones?
But
Okay.
it's like the entire ceiling is crawling with them.
I could flavor them for you.
Makes me kind of glad I'm a shorter person. I'm vertically challenged. I don't get closer to the ceiling and closer to the floor.
You could say you're more, you're more ineffective with the gravitation.
Yes.
So, the doorway is open.
Move forward and probably still going to keep investigating as we go, keeping an eye out for traps and other fuckery.
Sure. Kothar, you hear a faint voice in your head go, "You shouldn't be here."
Is it the same one that I'm used to hearing, or is it a different one?
It's the same one. It's your familiar.
Yes, we know.
So, keep going.
Yep. One
Since-
tile at a time.
I shall follow suit.
I will jump over this little hole.
I'm going to assume there's a door in front of me.
Yes. There is a door in front of you that is covered in spider webs.
Where are the spiders?
They're small.
I can do a bonfire.
Please don't.
Where's the spider? This will burn. Burn, baby, burn. Hey, I'm a gentle soul.
Yeah.
I don't want
So-
it
Why
to-
did we give him fire spells?
because why not? Do you want to try and open the door?
Yes.
Okay. So you reach out for the door handle, pushing your hand through the spider webs covering the whole door, and push it open successfully.
And he's awake again. I think I gotta have to, be the baggage you carry around.
Okay.
Well, I
he
mean,
will not sleep.
it's
We
a
could
decent
put
enough
it
place
down
to.
here.
This is a decent place to call it for tonight.
Cool. I just gotta run, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No
See you
problem.
next Monday. Yeah, I'm gonna just hang up. Then.
Remember to tire him out much more before next time.
Oh, I will.
That's
Believe me.
the key part.
Don't worry,
And no
no
coffee.
problem. When you have a kid around, we understand.
Yep.
Yeah,
Completely
And don't give the
understand.
kid any coffee.
I won't. See you in a week.
You know,
Goodbye.
oh,
Shouldn't take you that long to
actually,
get to sleep.
I have a problem next week on Monday. I have a family event.
Okay.
So next week I can't make it on Monday.
Okay. Then after that, it's Easter weekend.
No, that's next weekend, isn't it? Or is
not next.
Monday? The entire next week is påskeferie. So,
Yeah.
is there anything special on Mondays on Easter's?
No, usually it's done by Monday. Just
Yeah.
considering if anyone's traveling or anything like that.
Because that's the 17th, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be anything special there that week.
I will double check when my little one's birthday party is. Because I know that's coming up in the next couple weeks.
Okay.
Theo, what
It
does
shouldn't be a Monday though.
Okay. So we might end up skipping next week and heading straight for the 17th then?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so. Theo, what does okay, maybe Kesh also. What does the speciality that I have in Sage do, apart from being there? Which is
Sage, you
background?
get skill proficiencies, Arcana, and History. You get
no,
two
there's
languages.
a speciality below, if you look, to determine
Oh,
the
the nature of your scholarly training.
Or is it
Yeah,
just for myself?
It's just RP, isn't it?
Yeah, mostly.
Okay. I just wanted to know what
if
it
it
is.
seems like it might have some value for you in the way of knowledge or anything like that, then I would be willing to consider the background stuff for that as well. as
I was a
advantage or
scribe,
something
so
like
I don't
that.
know if it helps me if it anything, but
Who knows? It might
Yeah.
come in handy.
You might deal with paperwork, so scrolls and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just asking because I
And-
wanted to know.
Nope, you do not get any shield proficiency from
I don't
any
know
source
where
that I
it's
can
from.
see.
Yeah.
That's
weird.
odd. It might have been the sheet that auto-filled it somewhere.
Why? I mean, why did it autofill something that I never chose?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
That's so weird. Yeah. Let's just check. It's not the class, you say, right? Pretty
It's
sure
definitely
not.
not class because I've checked that.
Yeah.
And it's not racial because High Elf only gets the weapon
I'm
training.
gonna close off the stream so we can
Okay,
have
so 1 second. Yeah.
this discussion
wait.
afterwards.
Yep.
I shall mute myself for you so you can keep going.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so we might not be back this coming Monday or the Monday after that on the 17th at the same time as before. We shall see you then. Goodbye.